probably not be a long video. I'm using an older phone and I'm testing out a new mount on the car. Not quite awake yet today. I realize that it is almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but I have messed up my sleep again. Not by choice. Been having a little bit of back pain and it kept me awake all night the other night, and now my sleep is messed up, but I'm working on that. So how are all of you today? Let's see. Looks like I need to put it down a little bit. You got too much sky. Yeah, it can go down a little bit, but let's see if... There we go, that's a little bit better. I'm just not sure this isn't going to be too jerky. It's a lot better angle and I can do that, but I'm not sure how jerky it's going to be or how well it's going to focus. Today looks like a good day to nap. I didn't think there was supposed to be any rain in the forecast, but apparently there is. I'm also streaming through Prism. Which I will mess with at some point. And I want to figure out how to get my gimbal to behave with my phone. So I'm going to have to play with that and practice that. Because the only way to get better at something is to practice, practice, practice. I get frustrated when something doesn't work right away. I'll tend to not want to deal with it, but I can't do that in this case. I need my gimbal. I need my gimbal to work. But I have a Manfrotto handheld. That's what I used when I was down at Disney, I believe. Come on, get it out there. Thank you. Yeah, see, I can see the phone moving around. And I don't know if that's going to stabilize inside the video or not. I also can't see the chat where it's at now. So, at all. Maybe if I'm stopped in a lane, it looks like it has rearranged itself so it's too far up again. Too much sky, not enough ground. It's up higher in the car, and most of the ones that I have put in this area to focus works. The window is, I think it's more slanted than most vehicles. I don't know. Think of what else I had to say. I knew that I had some things to say. Definitely not awake. Diana, I think I see you. Well, now we're all up in the trees, aren't we? Let me pull over and fix that. Try to fix that. Maybe I need to do it on a... It's got two little elbow angles. Let's go in here. Wait. It looks like I need to fix maybe the higher elbow angle. So let me stop here for a second. Because nobody wants to see sky. That looks better. So how are you and Mike today? I hope it's finally warmed up there. Yeah, you guys can see some of the top of the vehicle again, but I wanted to get away from that. This looks a little better. Hopefully it's not all swingy in the video. I think my other phone has better in phone stabilization than this one, but if it's too bad, it's not going to help. Okay, a squirrel and a blue jay were just fighting over there. They're supposed to, they bought this property that I'm on is an old boys home. And the city of Decatur bought it, and they were supposed to make it into a public area with parks, and you know, there's a swimming pool back there and some hockey and recreational stuff. But now they're talking about putting housing on it instead. And nobody voted on that. We all voted on, well, I say we. We all voted. The city of Decatur voted. I'm just outside of the city of Decatur, so while it affects me, I'm not allowed to vote on it. Vote on anything. But they did not vote. They voted to buy it for the use that the city said they were going to use it for. And of course the city turned around and said, oh, let's put housing. And everybody's up in arms about it because we don't have a lot of green space or recreational stuff happening around here. My client is texting me. I should have used my other phone for this. Yeah, you can see it's kind of gloomy here today too. Hi Mike, I said your name, brought you to the stream. Haha. Sorry. Yeah, it seems a little gloomy today here too. Just a little overcast. It wasn't supposed to rain, so who knows what's gonna happen. Everybody, I don't understand. Everybody's worried about the bees dying out down here, but yet there's so much pollen everywhere. Again, it's all end of March, beginning. I made it through yesterday with only a couple of news blurbs that I believed, and now I'm strolling through Facebook today and it's showing me everything from yesterday. A couple of things got me before I remembered what day it was. I don't remember. One of them was Jim Carrey retiring from acting. I don't know if that was a joke or not. And then there was something else, and I don't remember what it was, but it got me. Low battery. That's not good. If I stop at the light, I can plug this in. I wonder how that's going to affect the thing jerking around up in the window. This mounts from the dashboard. It is a good phone mount, but I'm not sure how good it is for, or not the dashboard, the mirror. I'm not sure how good it is for driving video. Power. Fiji power. And I can swing it around and do different things. Of course, they show it in the commercial video. They show how easily it swings around and stuff. I don't know how easily it actually swings around. Because they were showing it attached and them swinging it around, but I think that it has to be unattached in order, or loose in order to swing it around, and then you retighten it. Not sure. Wow, they've cleaned up, guys cleaned up his yard pretty good. His wagon's gone. That corner's been for sale for so long. Same agent the whole time too. He must know the agent, because if he was serious about selling, it's a good corner for something. But the that house is attached, and I'm looking to my right and ahead of me, if you guys hadn't figured it out by the giant for sale sign. But that house is attached to the building behind it. The building behind it looks like it might have been an add-on, maybe an add-on business, I don't know. It's a pretty big lot, and it's got pretty, I don't know what kind of, there's a lot of space in that building. I don't know what kind of shape it's in. was all trashed up for a while. I mean, there was stuff everywhere. Something's happening in the cemetery today. Oh, that's right. They're doing that walk. I think that was this morning. They do a walk through the cemetery, historical, and look at the trees and stuff. I wanted to get up early and go do something for you guys today, but that just didn't happen. Dave! Welcome, Dave. It is a house. It looks like it kind of has a business in behind it. I'm not sure. But that whole corner, I think, is all the woods behind it back to the cemetery is all for sale. I don't know if the guy owns all of it or not. And it's been for sale for a long time, and I'm surprised that developers haven't bought it, but there may be some rules attached to it, which is entirely possible. This would be a cute little place for a business. It would have been a good idea to have a coffee shop there. I wonder why they gave it up. They started to open up a little cupcake coffee shop there. I'm guessing it has to do with Decatur food licensing and taking forever, and by the time you get everything done. Like, my friend opened up a pizza shop down here. His rent was outrageous, but he opened it in a former pizza place. I think Mellow Mushroom was in there, and then they moved down the street. Come on, people. The light does not stay green forever. They moved down the street, and then he went in that place thinking that, you know, the added bonus of there having been a pizza place in there, that when people wander through, they would stop and be like, okay, well, let's just try this one. And it's a good location, good visibility. The only problem was the rent was outrageously expensive, and you had to have a sit-down restaurant kind of place in there to be able to afford the rent. And that was back before everything went crazy. It was $11,000 a month was the rent. Can't imagine paying $11,000 a month rent for anything. So what are you guys Dave, are you doing anything streaming wise today or tomorrow? Next weekend? Next weekend I'll be at Lego Brick Fest on Sunday. I want to figure out how to connect my camera through my phone to be able to stream from my camera. Things I need to practice with my equipments. So we can get up here so the light will trigger. It's blooming. All the trees are coming green. Flowery trees. Yeah, and that was before the rents went nuts, so I'm sure it's like twice that now. And our agency that did the study now, but they've to live. I know where that camel car lives. Anyway. And all of us are like, duh, been that way. Because the housing, like when you go to a website and you search the cost of living in a city, and it gives you the cost of living in the housing and all that, it's not an accurate number because it's not current. The studies and the information, they haven't gotten to the point where they process it fast enough yet to where it's current for right now, and Atlanta changes so fast in the blink of an eye. And in addition, you've also got added in there places that you would never want to live. And that brings down the average. So you kind of got to look, if you want to see the price of cost of living, like I'll go on Trulia, Trulia. It's an app for housing. Why is my security camera going off? Carol, yay! So it's an app for housing, and you can look at the prices for buy and rent in the area. And you can click on them to see, like it shows you little flags where they all are with their dollar amounts, and then you can click on the dollar amount to see what you get for that dollar amount. And that gives you a better idea of cost of living, where you want to live. Like yesterday I did that for the area that Monarch Moments was streaming from. And if you guys haven't seen it, they streamed from Solvang, California, which is a really cute little town that I would love to go see or live by. But I can't afford it. We're talking $1 million homes, and there's just not a way that that's going to happen. Trip is going to take a little extra time today, I think. I'm not going to try and pass them on the railroad tracks, because if they have an accident and fall, I don't want to have to deal with that. Can't imagine it would be fun to try to bike uphill right here. This section of road, it's not good to pass anybody anyway, because you can't see anything oncoming. The road. Yeah, this is a really expensive residential area. You're looking at over the road. But yeah, these are $1 million homes just because of the area that they're in. Fern Bank is down. Ooh, I forgot I need to do that. Fern Bank, that's what I need to do tomorrow. I wonder if they're open tomorrow. Go to Fern Bank Science Center. I'm not sure if they might. I think I might actually rather want to do that during the week. I don't know. We'll see. Let me pull over to the side here so I can talk to you guys before I end the stream. More than likely, I'm not going to do a lot of streaming going forward. I think I'm going to just collect footage and create premieres and things. Oh yeah, we are, nothing is flat in Atlanta. We are in the foothills of the mountains down here. We've got bears and everything. And we get alligators that come up from up north. It's kind of interesting. And I used to think, because I grew up in Northeast Ohio, and I used to think that area was hilly, but it's not anything compared to here. Dave probably knows where I'm at. If I'm by Fern Bank, I'm up behind Fern Bank in Emory area. But I'm gonna go, yeah, one of the reasons why I probably won't stream as much. Streaming by myself is not easy, and there's a number of reasons for that. One is I can't look around me. I can't watch my surroundings while I'm streaming. I don't. When you're streaming, you can't really experience the place you're at either, but you can't pay attention to your surroundings. And recently I know all of you know that there was a YouTuber that got robbed. They got their truck broken into because they left it in a dumb place. You don't do that in any major city. But beyond that, they're going, they freely told everyone how much was stolen instead of just saying my equipment's stolen. And it's been all over the news how much dollar amount of equipment is stolen, what got stolen. And that makes the rest of us targets. I already wasn't comfortable walking around with equipment in Atlanta in some areas. Right, Carol, I can watch it. I've experienced the event. I can watch it. I can see what it is that I want to show, and then I can chat with everybody while we're watching it. But and I may do some, I got a new microphone for my house. I'm going to start doing some lives from my house. I'm almost done. I'm going to work on setting that up later today. But as soon as I figure out how to use it, I may be bothering Gilbert about that for a while. But I'll play with that while I'm watching Monarchs in Disneyland later. So they'll be streaming from Disneyland later. But I'm just not comfortable walking around. There's a lot of things I want to stream. I'm not comfortable walking around streaming them by myself. There are some places I'll be okay doing it, like the zoo, because it's in a controlled area. But most people don't go buy tickets to get in the zoo to do bad things. But overall, I think mostly I'm just going to get footage. I might do a little short 10-15 minute live somewhere just to say, hey, this is where I am, this is what I'm doing, watch for the footage. But streaming around here, I don't think I'm going to be doing that anymore. If I'm off with Adventures by Dee somewhere, we'll stream, because I won't be by myself. But yeah, I'm not comfortable streaming by myself. Looking around at all the events and being like, ooh, I should stream that, I want to go stream that, and then thinking about the logistics of it, doing it by myself, the security. And when you're by yourself, you're trying to juggle, the feed, you're trying to be the director, the host, and then you don't have anybody. Like if you have somebody with you, yeah, Mike, I'm worried about the animals. Definitely, Dave, definitely. But I'm just more comfortable taking footage and doing it that way instead of streaming. But next Sunday, a week from tomorrow, I'll be at Lego Brick Fest. And like I said, I may do a short little stream just to pop on and say, hey, look where I'm at, look what's going on, watch for the footage. And then I'll be out there taking footage. I'll probably stream on my way over there. And then 2 weeks from that day, because y'all picked the Scottish Highlands, I'll be down at Renaissance Festival, weather permitting. If weather's not permitting, I'll move it to a different week. And that's pretty much it. Dave is local, so we do some things here and there. And that's a little bit better when you have somebody, with you to stream. Like he always streams. He has people with him and his family members with him. And when Chris and I were wandering around, it was easier because he could either go off and stream or I could go off and stream. And, we had the other person. Even if we weren't directly with us, if we wander off, they still are nearby. And it was something that I realized when I went to the convention. It's also probably the last time I'll be riding the train for a while, because the train has changed. The train makes me nervous now too. I got on a train and somebody had left a pile of stuff, and there was nobody sitting anywhere near it. And then I'm thinking, do I want to get off the train and go to the next train? Is this, what is this package that's, is this stuff that's sitting here? And then workers got on behind me, that belong to the train service. So I'm thinking they'll take care of it, and they didn't do anything with it. I don't even know if they looked at it. They didn't acknowledge it or anything. So I'm like, okay, this is not cool. And then you have people on the train that, obviously, I feel for them. They are mentally disturbed, but they make me nervous. So when I'm by myself, and MARTA never used to be that way. They had cleaned it up. MARTA's the name of the train. They had cleaned it up, and it was good to take and everything. But since the pandemic, it's just gotten back to the way it used to be. And I'm probably, if I can't drive and park somewhere, I won't go there again. public transportation in the city never used to be dangerous. People loved public transportation. The train. There's always people on the train. But I'm just, Atlanta has changed so much over the last few years, and I'm just not comfortable being out and about doing things by myself anymore in the same way that I used to be. But I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream because I do have things I need to go do today. And I just basically wanted to test them out. Was the video okay? Was it shaky? I've always enjoyed doing, you know, doing photography and video anyway. I can concentrate more on what I'm showing, what I'm doing. Yeah, right now I'm sitting still, so. But thank you guys. And I will see you later. Watch for Monarch Moments. They're going to go live from Disneyland. And I will see you guys probably in their stream. Have a wonderful day, guys. Thank you for stopping in.